I divided my drawing into three sections. The left section contains the positive representation of the concepts. The middle section represents the brain lobes and its functions, and the right section corresponds to the negative terms from psychology. Starting with the left side, I drew two neurons sharing information. This represents neuroplasticity. It refers to how the nervous system can change and adapt. Neuroplasticity can involve creation of new synapses, pruning of synapses that are no longer used, changes in glial cells, and even the birth of new neurons. The light bulb represents emotional intelligence, since usually light bulbs are used for smart ideas. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in a positive way. The terms from emotional intelligence are self awareness, motivation, empathy, social skills, and self regulation. The smiling face represents endorphins, which are chemicals that the body releases when it is under stress or in pain. Endorphins are triggers for positive feelings and are also known as natural painkillers. Moving into the brain, the frontal lobe is represented by two arrows which refer to taking decisions, and they are in different colors to represent that one decision is right and the other is wrong. The other drawing is a girl dancing, which represents the motor cortex. The occipital lobe is represented by an eye, since this part of the brain is in charge of vision. The aware pathway takes place in the parietal lobe, which is in charge of the location of objects in space, represented by a map, and the sensory cortex, which is represented by a heart. The what pathway takes place in the temporal lobe, which is in charge of object recognition, represented by a rainbow due to the colors, and memory, which is represented by a winkle. Finally, on the right side, we have amnesia, which is represented by a question mark because amnesia is a form of memory loss which causes difficulty forming new memories, and people cannot recall facts or past experiences. Memory distortion is represented by a cartoon memory cloud with a scroll inside, since memory distortion is a memory report that differs from what actually occurred. And the last term is schizophrenia, which is represented by a ghost that is speaking. This makes a reference to the voices and hallucinations that people with schizophrenia go through. Schizophrenia is a chronic brain disorder that includes symptoms as delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, trouble with thinking, and lack of motivation.